Yeah. Good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, wherever you find yourself. My name is Mr. John Kombanga Ucha, and I'm your host for the online class. And the online class everyone have been waiting for. And finally, today we're going to start our first online class. And please don't forget, this video is supposed to have been done through Facebook Live, through my Facebook page. Of course, I before I planned that I will do the video through my Facebook Live, but for the benefit of those who will not be opportune to go online, so I decided to create to record a video, and this video is going to be shared on my Facebook handle and also on my YouTube channel and also at the CLTVI, the Christian Leadership Technical Vocational Institute website. This video is going to be shown live, and this video is going to be shown there. And please, along the line, please make sure you save this video. And also, if you have any question, make sure you drop the question down the comment section. So in our next class, I will able to explain to you. So once more again, I'm your host for tonight. My name is Mr. John Kombanga Uja again. So as I was saying, thank you very much. Before we dive to the Microsoft Office package, of course you need to understand the introductory area, the introduction aspect of computer. You need to understand what is computer, the uses of computer, the peripheral devices, the advantage and also disadvantage of computer. That's the first step you need to know as an IT student or as beginner. These are the first step you need to know before you go in detail. So for today's class, we'll be looking at the definition of computer and also some keywords and the definition of computer, which I will explain to you. And also be looking at the uses of computer. Of course, we have the minor and also the major aspect of, then the advantage or the disadvantage of computer. Then we'll be also looking at the peripheral devices. For today's class, we'll be looking at these areas. Okay, so we start with the definition of computer. Of course, we have a lot of definition of computer, especially now. Everyday technology advance. If you go now directly to the website now on Google, you check what is computer. A lot of definition will happen. So we have a lot of definition of computer. Okay, despite the one I'm going to give you tonight, we have a lot of definition of computer. Okay. Yeah, so for today's class, computer can be defined as an electronic machine or device which can be used to transfer information or data. Okay, computer is called an electronic machine because it uses electricity. You see, when we said electronic, meaning it's electricity, and without electricity, the computer cannot function. Without electricity, like for example now, when for the desktop computer, you need to use a power supply before you can able to boot on or before you can able to have access to use it. And as well as for the laptop computer, let's say for example now this laptop computer is not charged. So if I want to have access or if I want to boot on this laptop computer now, I need to charge this computer and I need to use according to the definition of computer, it's an electronic machine. Okay, it is called an electronic machine because it uses electricity. Okay, and also from the definition of computer, we also look at the devices. We have different devices like the memory stick. It's an example of of a device. You can use memory stick to transfer your data from the computer to the memory stick, or from the memory stick to the computer. Even the phone, you can also transfer data. The phone also is another example of a device. We also have external drive again. All these are devices you connect to the computer to either transfer information from the computer, or you transfer information from that particular device. You transfer information to the you transfer data to the computer, and also from the it's just like vice versa, from the phone to the computer, and also from the computer to the phone. Okay, all right, we move again to the uses of a computer. You need to understand, you need to know the uses of a computer. Of course, we have two areas we'll be looking at. We have the minor aspect of using computer, and also the major. We mean like these are like, for example, now, like, people use computer to transfer music. Okay, even though we'll be looking at it maybe under the entertainment area, but people use computer to play movies, and also people use computer to play music, entertainment purpose. Okay, and also um, people can also use computer to transfer information through the internet. Before, I think years back, if you want to send information to your friend, or maybe your uncle, your brother, or your auntie, you post the letter. People usually post the letters, and when you post the letters, most times maybe the letter will take like 1 or 2 weeks. But with the introduction, or with the help of computer now, you can be here within a twinkle of an eye. You send information directly, maybe just less than 1 or 2 minutes. Let me say just less than a second. For the matter of fact that you are connected through the internet, that easy for you, so you can transfer information. People usually use Facebook. You see, people use Facebook to communicate to their friends. I remember years back, we wherein people pay money. If you want to communicate or chat with your friends, people pay money to communicate to their friends on Facebook, and also on Instagram. People also pay money by then. I think there is an app which we call, I just forget the name of the app, but in case you know the name of that particular app, make sure you drop it down the comment section. Okay, yes. So you see, so like people use we use computer to communicate. You can also communicate with your friends through email. But the only thing you cannot send through the email address is physical things. So doing any communication, like even on WhatsApp, you cannot send direct physical something. Okay, so within a second you send information. And when you look at the major aspect, when you look at the major aspect of computer, we can use computer for data purpose. We use computer for data purpose. You see. So like we look at the major aspect, like entertainment purpose. Of course, people use computer now. Just I was saying before, people use computer to play music, and people use computer to watch movies, to play videos. It's all this. Also, people can also use computer for there is an application which we call AutoCAD. The AutoCAD is used to develop plans. So you see, so people use computer to do all these things. You see, there are a lot of major ways why we use computer. With the introduction of this different kinds of application now, we can also install them in our system, like this photo shoot. Yeah, like this photo. I think like photo Adobe Photoshop. Yes, Adobe Photoshop. This application, you install the Adobe Photoshop on your PC. From there, you make different kinds of design. Even in Microsoft Office, The Microsoft Office is an application you install. When you install the Microsoft Office application on your PC, from them all these other programs will appear. It's just like a package. Okay. Yes, but let's look at the introduction aspect first into that. Okay, so like we now move on to our next topic, the advantage of computer. Anything that has a good side, it also has a bad side. We have the advantage and also the disadvantage of computer. Okay, so let's first of all start with the advantage of computer. The number one advantage of computer, computer is very versatile. When we said computer is versatile, meaning computer can perform a large range of tasks. Computer can do a lot of work. Computers can do a lot of work. You can use your computer to type, to send. You can also use your computer to play music, to play movies, to communicate with your friends, to chat with all these things. You see, computer is very versatile. Computer is not only limited to like you just play music or you just type, that's all. No, computer can perform a lot of tasks. You see, so like another example, when they said something is versatile, meaning you are capable of doing a lot of things. Let's say, for example, I am an IT, at the same time a driver, or maybe a teacher or a lawyer, something like that. So like you are versatile, you know everything. So you see, so computer is versatile and it performs a large range of tasks. Computer can do a lot of work, and computer can never grumble. Even if you play with computer, computer can never grumble. You see, so that is one area. Computer is versatile. Okay, another advantage of computer again. Computer has a large storage capacity. Okay, computer has a large storage capacity, so computer can take a lot of work. You see, it depends, because like for now there are some system based on the hard drive space, or maybe based on the RAM. You see, but computer has a large storage capacity. Okay, computer has a large storage capacity to do a lot of work. Okay, to perform a lot of work. Okay, and also if you want to check the storage capacity of your computer, first of all, when you put on or when you log on your PC, your personal computer, you go to the desktop. When you go to the desktop, from there you right click with your mouse, or you double click. From there you open my computer. So when you go open my computer, outside that particular area wherein, because like no sooner you double click on it, another page will open. So you just right click. When you right click, around the blank area there, the blank space, my PC is off for now, but in our next class I'll try to see how best I will charge this PC, of course, because I do have time now to connect it, because I'm going to use my PC tonight as an example. In our next class now, where we will go in detail, I will try to see how best I will switch on my PC, so that you will see some areas. You will see the practical explanation. Okay, so like when you when you put on the system, your PC, just go to my computer, you open my computer, then from then you check, you right click. When you right click, you go down to the properties. Number one, our next class I will explain. Okay, I will explain in detail, but just click on the desktop of your computer, look for my computer, okay, or this PC. It depends the kind of operating system you are using, because like for the Windows 10, okay, or the Windows 8, this PC, you just click or double click on this PC. From there the page will display. When the page display, wherein you will find yourself to the different storage, okay, where you find local disk C, local disk D. But just right click. When you right click, options will appear. When the options appear, from there you go down to the properties. When you go down to the properties, you click on properties, everything about that system will display. The storage capacity, when that particular system was manufactured, and also the company that manufactured that system, the operating system, Windows 10, Windows 8, then the RAM, everything will display. In our next class, please guys, in our next class, I will do this same practical for you, okay? Because like maybe we'll take 2 weeks on introduction to computer. So the following week we start now with the Microsoft Office package. But the introduction area is very, very important. When we go now to the Microsoft Office and the other areas, these are just few explanations. Then from there we do practical, and I will be giving you guys assignment again, okay? Then from there we look at the another area, another advantage of computer, okay? And this area is very, 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 very important, okay? This area is very important. We are in the accuracy of the computer, okay? Another advantage of computer is very, very accurate. When you said accurate, it means accurate of a computer. What you give to the computer is what the computer is going to give back to you, okay? And I remember when we traveled to Guinea during this war. By then I was I was around, I think around 5, 6 to 7 years by then. I remember by then during the refugee camp. Most times people during the entry or during when they are taking data, they said computer has eaten your name. How computer can eat your name? How this computer? Does a computer has a mouth? Just let's just take a look at this. How this computer can eat your name? Computer eat my name. Computer eat my name. So like that's a funny stuff, really, and it's very, very funny. But that's why it's very important for you to understand. It's very important for you to know computer now, okay? So that you will not be carried away by these lies. Computer has eaten your name. Computer cannot eat your name, because we the human, we develop the computer system, okay? We develop the hardware and also the software. We the human, we develop everything. At the same time, we the human, we are the most important component of the computer system, because we develop the hardware and also the software. At the same time, we sit behind the computer again, we do the work. So like, if there is any mistake, not the computer, meaning you the human, you are the one that made that mistake. Let's say for example now, I open Microsoft Office page now. I started typing. Then I want to type JOHN as John. Then I mistakenly type JON. The red line will appear, meaning there is a mistake. There is a mistake there. Okay, so meaning I made a mistake, because instead of JOHN, I type JON. So you see, so like most times we misspell, we mistake. You see, when entering our data. So during that process, maybe if I should type John Gauja or Join Gauja or Daniel Gauja, I failed to type those names. So meaning I'm the one that is responsible, but the computer is not responsible, because the computer is what you give to the computer, is what the computer gives back to you. So please, make sure guys you understand this area today, okay? So that's all for the advantage. Number one, we said the advantage of a computer. We said computer has a large storage capacity. Computer is very, very accurate, meaning what you give to the computer is what the computer gives back to you. And also computer is versatile, okay? So let's look at the disadvantage of a computer, okay? Let's look. We only have one advantage. If you have any one, you can drop it down in the comment section, okay? Next class I will explain again, okay? The because computer is very very expensive. So like not everyone will able to buy computer. So because of computer is very very expensive, you see, not everyone will can able to afford to buy the computer. Okay, that's one disadvantage. And also again, let me just give another one again. Redundancy, staff redundancy. Maybe if you are not literate in computer, because gone are days wherein you take pen and paper as a secretary, you started writing. You see, now everything, you just use the system, you just do your entry. You see, so like if you are not capable of doing that work, if you are not literate in computing, you'll be dismissed from that particular work, and also you'll be replaced by another person who is capable, who is fit, who is computer literate. You see, so that's why in any career, in any way you find yourself, in every department, try to be polyvalent, okay, or try to be versatile. You see, make sure you have at least a little knowledge about computer, because we are not living in a technology world. Anything you do, everything is about computer. Okay, so that's all for the disadvantage of a computer. We said the storage. The computer is it's very very expensive, and at the same time we talk about redundancy. I mean, if you are not capable of that work, you'll be dismissed or replaced by another person. And we also look at the uses of a computer, where we look at the minor aspect and also the major area. And we look at under the minor aspect, talk about, say, you can use computer to send music to your friend, play, watch movies. And also major area, we talk about data. You can use computer to transfer data, and AutoCAD, you use computer to make your design plans, and we use computer for entertainment purpose. Okay, we also look at the another area again, where we look at the electronic. Under the definition of computer, we said computer is an electronic machine. You see, it is called an electronic machine because it uses electricity. Okay, so please make sure you save this video, because this video will help you whenever you have maybe you have time, you watch the video, and this video will help you. This video will serve as a manual, as an instruction for you. Okay, and the WhatsApp group, I will later send all the notes there, so that because maybe I will ask question along the line. Okay, so we go to our final topic today, wearing the peripheral device. Of course, the peripheral device, we look at the hardware and the hardware, the software, and also the people. Okay, so like the hardware, we can say most times the components of the computer. Okay, so like, but we start with the hardware. The hardware is the physical part of the computer you can see and touch. That is the hardware. Like this one, this one is all in one. This one is a PC, it's a laptop. Okay, so it's a physical. The hardware is the physical part of the computer you can see and touch. The hardware. So we also have hardware parts. Okay, we also have, but this one is a laptop. In our next class, I will bring in the desktop. I will bring a desktop. The desktop will be here so that you can able to view well. So like, we have the hardware. This one is the screen. This one you are seeing here is the screen. You can call it a screen, monitor, or visual display unit, VDU. Okay, this one enable you to view exactly what you are typing. If you are typing, for this screen, monitor, or visual display unit enable you to view exactly what you're typing. And this one is a keyboard. The keyboard serves as a medium of communication between you, the user, and the computer. The keyboard serves as a medium of communication between you, the user. You use a keyboard to transfer information. You use the keyboard to type. Use the keyboard to type. Okay, so it serves as a medium of communication between the user and the computer. And the keyboard is divided into 5 sectional area. The keyboard is divided into 5 sectional area. But in our next class, I will explain that. Okay. Then we also have the mouse. This one is the mouse, but this one is a touch. This one is a mouse. We have the right click and also the left click. Well, maybe In our next class, I will bring a mouse so that you can practical explanation here. So we have the screen, the monitor, the visual display unit, the keyboard, and also we also have the mouse. Okay, we have the mouse. The mouse serves as a direction between the user and the computer. The mouse serves as a direction. That's why when you boot on your system, you can see the arrow. That arrow will move, started moving. So meaning wherever that you place that arrow, that means you want to do something there. You can either maybe you want to open a file, or you want to open a folder. So it serves as a direction between the user and the computer. You the user, you the individual. Then and also we have the CPU. The CPU is a central processing unit. The CPU is a central processing unit. So all right guys, for today's class, we look at the definition of computer and the keywords, the advantage and disadvantage of computer, and also the peripheral devices. Our class is going to end here for today. Please, today is our first day class, and make sure you read this. You watch this video over and over again, because there are some areas maybe you not understand. Just write them down. In our next class, I will give you detail. Okay, and maybe our next class I will explain Creole and English. Okay, Creole and English, for the benefit of those who are not maybe, because like the Creole as also is very important. It's an adult education. You see, it's an adult education. There are people who know the practical aspect, but they are not good in the theory aspect. Okay, so we need to help them as well. So I'm your host for tonight. My name is Mr. John Kombangauja. This video is going to be shared on our Facebook handles and also on YouTube channel. You go to John K. Ngauja. I will share the link for you, and CLTV at www.cltvi.com. I will also share the video on our website. So once more again, thank you very much. My name is Mr. John Kombangauja, and so our class is going to end here for tonight. Thank you. Make sure you share the video, you share the advert video, you subscribe, you comment, and you like. Thank you very much. See you next week.